Hey guys, I'm Oz here, and today is a how-to tutorial for starting in GregTech for 1.7.10. So first of all, make yourself a cheapest possible house possible. Main reason for this is that due to GregTech, wood only converts into 2 planks, so essentially wood's going to be quite hard to get all the time. Next thing you want to do is get ready to move, because if we look downstairs, as you can see, as the eye can see, there's really no ore there. That's because GregTech has essentially changed how ores spawn. So if we just go over this way to essentially a little outpost I've made, which I'll just try and run. Doop doop doop. Hello sheep. As you can see on the map, I'm actually going towards a what is the, I had the word in my head. One of these things. Cavern. No, that's a cave, isn't it? A thingy where the ground opens up and stuff. One of them. Yes. Go to. Is it getting dark? It is. Oh dear. So what you want to do is build other tiny little cheap houses. So one, you can sleep wherever. And 2, the ore essentially spawns in veins most of the time. So as you can see here, this is a vein, and as you can see, there's a lot. This is actually a coal vein, and you see it's got lignite coal, ordinary coal ore, and of course you'll find things from other mods as well. But essentially the ore spawns in veins, which is pretty neat, because once you find a vein, you can have tons and tons of ore. But the problem is having to find those ores. So when you are starting out, best places to build houses are near these, because obviously you can see up against the walls where the veins are, and you can sort of pick out where the kinds of veins that you want to. Other places you want to spawn are, not spawn, but make houses are plains just like this. Specifically ones where you can see where caves open up. So there's another ore vein down there. Just pop down there. Ow. And you can see this one's the magnetite vein. I've already mined a little bit of the ore out of this. Okay. The other places that you might want to try is a mountainous area where there's cliff faces. Just because when you've got this flat surface, large flat surface, you can essentially see where ore veins are from a distance. Definitely don't make your house in a jungle, because if there are caves there, they're gonna be harder to find. And since it's all about finding ore in this game, you're gonna want to put yourself near where you can find caves, because caves generally equate to ore veins. They either spawn in the same places, or when you're going through a cave, the ore vein crosses through them. So you essentially want to build your house near the veins in the caves. Okay, so once you've built your little houses, you've done some mining, you're going to get a lot of different ores. Some of them are essentially the same type of ore, but they're in different forms. As you can see here, we've got a copper ore, we've got an impure pile of copper. Have I actually got a non-pure? No, I haven't got, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, crushed iron, crushed tin, there's an impure pile of coal dust, stone dust, and so forth. Pure. There we go, there's one that's pure. So once you get a lot of the stuff, I was actually lucky to find this in a giant, what do you call it, where the villages. Yeah, a village, one of those big giant villages where villagers live, of course, duh. And so I got all these extra, like iron, dark iron, redstone, HCl steel scrap, and all that. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to make yourself a hammer. Hammers are essentially used for making tools, making plates of varying metals, which is something you'd be making quite a lot of. And you also need a hammer to make a file, which is also used for making tools. But the first thing you want to do is make yourself a hammer. So if we click on hammer, you can see there's 1 of 55 pages in this pack how to make the hammer, all with the different types of materials. So pig iron, HSL steel, even Neverstars. Obviously, you're going to need to find a material that's one cheap, one that you can actually mine. So you can exactly mine solid iron with stone tools. You can do crushed iron wherever that is, somewhere. But what I would suggest is getting as much copper and as much tin as possible. So I've already got a little bit of tin dust. I've got some copper, and what I'm going to do is going to combine the copper and the tin together. Now, you can combine one copper to one tin and get yourself one piece of bronze, but that's quite inefficient. The best way to do it is to make yourself a mortar. Pretty easy to make. It's essentially just 5 pieces of stone and 2 pieces of flint. Now, you can make mortars out of different materials, so you can have the 5 stone and 2 pieces of copper, all the way up to the really expensive stuff, and each material that you use has a different durability, but for the time being, this is essentially what you want to do at the start. Make yourself a mortar, and then what you do with the copper is just make 3 of them. No, which way are we going? That way. To get yourself 3 copper dust, and then put 1 tin and 3 copper. As you can see, this is ordinary copper. It's not impure or anything like that because it came from a ingot. So do it this way. Get 3, and then smelt that up. I've already got some bronze that'll turn out like this. And then for the hammer, you essentially want to get 1 piece of stick. You want to get a stick, and then build it like that, and then you get yourself a hammer. Okay, and then what you want to do with the hammer itself is, let's make an iron pickaxe out of this. Where's the iron I've got? There we go. What do we do next? The file. You want a file next. So a file should be 2 plates and a stick. As you can see, many different out of 40, including manganese, lead, and so forth. Okay, so we've got our iron. We're going to turn them into plates with our hammer. So hammer, 2 ingots. Mind you, if you put them in different orders, they make different things. So double iron or plate. So make sure you get them in the right order. You need 2 plates. Like that, and stick. That gets us our file. And then what are we going to need to make a pickaxe? We're going to need another plate. That should go there. 2 iron. I need those sticks. I need sticks first. 2 sticks. So it's sort of like making an ordinary pickaxe. As you can see, it needs an iron plate, and then to finish it off, you need a hammer and the file you just made. Oh, have I got it in the wrong order? There we go. And iron pickaxe. So as you can see, you definitely need to make a hammer and a file first, and it's probably best you make them out of copper and tin. Yeah, so that's about it for today. If you've got any questions, let me know. Any suggestions? If I've missed anything, point them out, of course. And until next time.
Ready, aim, fire.